Have you ever thought about what we'll be eating in 2050? With our planet's population soaring past 8 billion, the pressure on our food systems is immense. Traditional livestock farming takes a massive toll on our environment, using incredible amounts of water, land, and feed, not to mention pumping out greenhouse gases. So, what's the answer? Well, the solution might just be crawling right under our noses. Get ready, because we're diving into the world of insect cuisine, sustainable, nutritious, and surprisingly delicious future for food. Now, before you say yuck, let's get one thing straight. For over 2 billion people in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, insects have been a dietary staple for centuries. Roasted grasshoppers in Mexico, silkworm pupae in Korea. These aren't weird novelties. They're traditional, beloved foods. What is changing is that the rest of the world is finally catching on to their incredible benefits. So, why insects? First off, they are nutritional powerhouses. Take crickets, for example. Gram for gram, they pack more protein than beef, and they're loaded with essential amino acids, omega-3s, and crucial micronutrients like iron and B12. They're basically tiny superfoods, and the environmental impact, it's a game changer. To produce the same amount of protein, crickets need about 12 times less feed and an astounding 2,000 times less water than cattle. Plus, they produce a tiny fraction of the methane emissions. It's a huge win for our climate. But what about the taste? This is where it gets really exciting. Chefs and food innovators are transforming the culinary landscape with insects. Forget crunching on a whole bug if you're not ready. Insects can be ground into fine powders, almost like a protein-rich flour. This flour can be seamlessly blended into everyday foods like pasta, bread, or protein bars, without you even noticing a difference. But for the more adventurous foodies, gourmet chefs are creating masterpieces. Imagine cricket tacos with a smoky, earthy flavor, or even PTs made from mealworms that have a rich, nutty taste. Some ants even have a surprisingly citrusy tang. From high-end restaurants to trendy cafes, insect-based dishes are proving that sustainable can also be incredibly delicious. Of course, the biggest hurdle isn't taste or nutrition, it's all in our heads. In many Western cultures, we're conditioned to see insects as pests, not protein. It's a psychological barrier, but mindsets are starting to shift, especially with younger, more environmentally conscious generations. The key is in the marketing. By focusing on sustainability and flavor and presenting insect protein in familiar forms like burgers, chips, or even smoothies, companies are making entomophagy, the practice of eating insects, feel normal and appealing. Curiosity is slowly replacing disgust. Ultimately, embracing insect cuisine is about so much more than trying a new food. It's a powerful step toward building a resilient and responsible global food system. As we face the mounting challenges of climate change and dwindling resources, we have to think outside the traditional barn. Insects offer an elegant, efficient, and nutritious solution. The future of food might not be found in vast fields or oceans, but in the small, humble creatures buzzing all around us. So, would you give a cricket cookie a try? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an update on the future of our world. See you in the next one.